We got official news about the Power Rangers reboot. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel, and we finally got some official word on the Power Rangers reboot, and the news is that it's coming to Disney Plus. That threw me for a complete loop. That's like a total 180 of where I thought it would end up, but we are here. We got official word. It's hitting all the major news entertainment outlets. We got The Wrap is the one that's reporting it, and just everyone is substantiating this report. But basically what we are hearing is that Hasbro is going to produce a new Power Rangers series, and it is going to be on Disney Plus. So Hasbro continues to have control over the media rights, and basically Disney Plus will be the platform that it will be on. Now, we're going back to what we heard on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, what we had heard was that there was a movie in development that was going to be distributed by Paramount, and they were going to create a whole new universe and have multiple sequels and all that stuff. But what we're hearing now is that the series is going to be on Disney Plus. It looks like it's going to be a live action series supposed to bring in new fans while still honoring the legacy of Power Rangers for us older fans. So I was in a spot today where I just could not do anything or film quickly, and this news came through and I was just like, oh my God. So if you guys remember, and if you most likely know, Disney once owned Power Rangers. They owned starting from Ninja Storm and gave it up after RPM and sold it back to Haim Saban, who Haim Saban later sold it to Hasbro. So Disney has a history with Power Rangers, and they produced some of the better seasons, if I might say. We had Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, RPM, some of the greatest seasons. Not Mystic Force, a lot of people love that. Jungle Fury has a big, strong following as well. The one that nobody seems to like very much is Operation Overdrive, but I think it's finding its audience as of late. But this is just like, it's going home for some reason. I just could not see it going back to Disney Plus. I just did not think they would want anything to do with it, which is insane. So this is where it's going to stay. Now for the movie, I don't know. It could end up being something different, but I more than likely think that this deal has something to do with maybe them being a distributor for the movie going forward as well. But we all kind of know Disney doesn't like putting out things that they don't own. We've seen that with The Incredible Hulk, which they know had a big deal with. Star Wars, they didn't own the original movies for a long time, like the first 3 movies, and they eventually always buy all those things. So that makes me wonder, is Disney buying Power Rangers? Is that what's going on right now? Is this a precursor to Disney taking Power Rangers back? And my mind is just trying to comprehend all these things. And I don't know. I don't see Hasbro ever selling this IP, Power Rangers, to anyone, because they make more money just licensing it out, giving it to Playmates, for example, to make the toys. Playmates spends all the money on production and distribution, and they just take a cut. I don't see the point in them selling the IP, but this deal with Disney, it changes my mind on that sort of thing, because Disney has big money. Disney can take the risk of buying Power Rangers and having that IP and say reinventing it at that price that Hasbro is willing to sell it for, because Hasbro is not going to sell it for the price that it's worth right now. They're going to sell it for the price that they bought it for, which was close to, was it $500 million plus options? And so it came out to $1 billion worth, somewhere around there. So that is what they're hoping to get back on Power Rangers. And we all know that Hasbro has taken a lot of their financial hits lately. Now, what could be in this show? I think they're going to start over with Mighty Morphin. You cannot. That's what brings in the money constantly. We see it with Playmates. They're reinventing the toy line or redoing the toy line with Mighty Morphin. Everything that we have seen come out as late has been Mighty Morphin. The question is how are they going to modernize it to audiences now? And we've been talking about that for months since we heard the rumors about the Paramount stuff. Now it's what we got something going on. Who is running this show? So this show is going to be run by the showrunners of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which is also currently on Disney Plus. That show just got renewed for season 3, and season 2 hasn't even started yet. So that show has like really good ratings, a lot of good press, and a lot of people seem to like that show. I saw the first couple of episodes. I enjoyed it. I just had so many other things to watch. I hadn't gone back to it, but I've heard a lot of great things about that show. So those showrunners are going to be Jonathan Steinberg and Dan Schatz. So they're in talks about being the showrunner. I want to correct myself there. They're in talks for being the showrunner. So that's not official yet, but that's who they are looking at to be the showrunner, which would be excellent. It says that other credits include The Old Man starring Jeff Bridges and John Lithgow. I saw some things like with Jericho, which was an old Showtime show from back in the day. So there's some good shows under these showrunners' belt, which I think makes me feel better. But I don't know if I think Percy Jackson is a really good setup for Power Rangers because it's a very like superhero-ish show. And I can see that translation for those showrunners from working on Percy Jackson to going to Power Rangers. That actually gives me a lot of hope for it. So that is the news we got so far. Anything else we'll report here. I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of like situational videos on like who would be cast here, who could we cast there, if this is a TV series, what could they possibly do. I'm sure I'm going to do a lot of that speculating videos, so just watch out for those. Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you guys think about Power Rangers going back, at least being shown on Disney? What do you guys think about that? Are you excited about the news? What are you hoping to see in the new series? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking, and y'all know what time it is. It's Morphin' time.